Hello, my name is Reverend Randy Barker. I am currently the pastor of the Maple Street Church of Christ and Christian Union Church located in Jeffersonville, Ohio. And I am making this video to speak for just a few moments on issue 3. The issue that, if it passes, will legalize marijuana in the state of Ohio. I want to begin by telling you that I am not a politician. That is not my reason for making this video. I am sure by now you've all heard the pros and the cons from those on both sides of the fence on this issue. I'm not going to do that. I'm just simply going to share with you the way marijuana has affected my life and the effect that it will have upon our state, upon our children and our grandchildren if we pass this issue. Many people have said that marijuana is not a serious drug. It's not like crack cocaine or crystal meth or heroin or even alcohol. Well, I want to tell you that marijuana is a gateway drug. And that's not just something that people say. That is something that I know from personal experience. You see, I was raised in a Christian home. I was brought up by Christian parents and Christian grandparents. I knew right from wrong from the time I was old enough to know anything. And I started serving the Lord very early in my life. But then when I got old enough to be tempted by the things of this world, I left the church. I walked away from God and I went out into the pleasures of sin that only last for a season. And it started out small. A joint just every now and then. Thinking there was nothing wrong with having an occasional smoke. But then the next thing you know, I was drinking more and more. I was doing pills. I was snorting lines of different things. And by the time it was all said and done, I had spent over 1,000 days of my life locked up either behind prison walls or jail cells of one kind or another, all because of the addictions of drugs that began with marijuana. And I want to tell you that if this issue passes, from personal experience, I know what it will do to people's lives. I know that it'll start out small in the lives of our young people, but that it will lead them to doing more and more serious drugs, that it will lead them to committing crimes in order to get those drugs that they think they desperately need so bad. It will be the downfall of so many families, of so many homes, of so many lives that could have been something so much better without marijuana. That's why I want to encourage you all to please go out to the polls tomorrow morning, to please vote no on issue 3. Think about your children. Think about your grandchildren. Think about their lives. Think about the way the crime rate will increase in this state if we pass and legalize this drug. Think about the families and the homes that will be affected if we legalize this drug. And to all Christians that is watching this video, I am giving a call to all of those that believe, to all of those that claim the name of Christ. I am giving an urgent call to please stand up and be heard. Ever since prayer left school, they've been stripping more and more away from what we stand for, more and more away from what we believe. They've been taking more and more rights away from us. And now as same-sex marriages has been legalized. And now they're wanting to make drugs legal as well. Please, it's time that as Christians, it's time that as believers, we stand together with one voice, in unity, in one accord, and we make it known that enough is enough. Please, I encourage you, I urge you, stand up, be heard, and vote no on issue 3. Thank you, and God bless.